Well, good day, everyone. It's another Saturday morning. And do you know what that means? It's 11:30 and we are back with Embracing What's Possible with Roxy. Gosh, I love it when you join us. It is just so exciting to have these conversations, to talk about these things, and to really be able to provide disability education, disability support, and to really engage in some exciting conversations. I am so happy when you join us. And don't forget to leave a comment or get in contact with us at Embracing Disability. You can always write to us and give us an article because we'd love to have an article on how to share your story. I today have a wonderful guest. Her name is Tatiana. We have been in a wonderful summit together for 2 years where we're learning how to be advocates. Tatiana is also employed in the community. She has two jobs and a nonprofit. I cannot wait to share her experience with you and really educate us on how people with disabilities are working and are part of the community. Tatiana, introduce yourself. Tell us who you are.
My name is Tatiana Thomas. I'm 23 years old. I attend Mass Bay Community College, which is a special program for young adults with special needs to take credit courses. I work at CVS Pharmacy as a customer service rep and at Somerville Public Schools as a lunch attendant.
Wow, that's a lot. And you have a nonprofit. We're going to
Yes,
have
I do.
so much to talk about.
Mhm.
Well, this is the employment segment episodes, and we're doing employment talks. And I'm so excited about them because we have to educate people on employment. Tatiana, how did you get your job? Well, which one did you get first?
Well, I got CVS Pharmacy first.
Oh, tell us how you got that job.
All right, so I applied for CVS Pharmacy when I was still in high school,
Mm.
and I had the process of going through all the agencies, Bean Fem, MRC, helping me get the training that I needed.
Okay, what was the first one you called before MRC?
Bean Fen is a
Oh,
program
uh-huh.
they do.
So I'm going to interject. These agencies are programs that help people with disabilities find work. MRC is called Mass Rehab Commission, but it is now called Mass Ability. I was very involved with them, but sometimes it's not the easiest place in the world to get the services that we need. Because where it's okay for us to talk about some of the challenges too. Now, so were they helpful in getting you the job, or were you helpful in you actually obtaining the job?
They were helpful a little bit, and then my parents had to step in to help me get the job.
Okay. Well, go great parents. And how long have you worked at CVS?
I've been there since high school.
And how long ago was that?
And I graduated from Somerville High School in 2023. As you know, people with disabilities can stay there until age 22. So I started around like 2019 at CVS.
So you've been at CVS for 6.5, almost 7 years?
Yes.
Congratulations. That's a big deal. A round of applause for you, Tatiana. That's a really big deal that you
Mhm.
do that. Okay. Now I heard you had a second job.
Yes.
Okay. What's that?
So I'm at lunchtime for Somerville Public Schools, where I'm basically a person who goes and opens the lunch for kindergarten through like eighth grade. If they need help, I also watch them outside.
Do the kids like hanging out with you?
And they love hanging out with me. They always ask, can I help them? They always like appreciate everything that we do for them.
Sounds like you're a really hard worker.
I am, and the staff there appreciates me. They love me. They tell me, great job, you are there. Like everyone appreciates. They all know who I am.
That's pretty. And so you like your jobs. Which one do you like better?
I like working with kids and CBS, so I like both of
So
them.
you like both of them. All right. Has there been any challenges at CVS?
Let me, I think like when I first started at CVS, my manager only gives me like it gives me like 3 days and I handled it.
Okay.
Like learning how to communicate with those customers that we have, with people with disabilities, knowing what supports can we do. Like
Mhm.
as a customer service employee, we also does like our quizzes, and one of our
Oh,
quizzes is talking about people with disabilities, and I understand that because I have a disability myself.
oh, I know. We can't go to the Paul Spooner Summit without being disabled.
No, we cannot.
So, um, talk about that summit, right? It was pretty powerful
It
this
was
time.
fabulous.
It was like one of the best ones, I think.
Me too.
I love that summit. All disability, all day. You know, there was
Mhm.
a question that was posed to me, and I'm going to pose it to you. It's a new question that we didn't talk about.
Okay.
They said to me, Roxy, if they don't really have jobs or they're not really involved in the community, how are they leaders or how are they trained to be leaders? What do you think about that? Well, I know what I want to say, but what do you think about that? How are we with disabilities leaders if we're not like in jobs or small businesses or, as active in the community?
It would not give us like an opportunity to show our voices as ourselves with people with disabilities. We need our voices and the empowerment of speaking up and learning all the struggles that we have went through to fight for where we are today.
We still have to fight. There's so many messes.
We still do.
So I've been through every single generation of this, all of it, and then we're watching history unfold now.
We are.
So I love the fact that this Paul Spooner, who was a key leader in the independent living movement, gives us this opportunity that we are more that we get to have training that is for us to keep us on track to educate us on how we can do more and be more in the field.
Mhm.
So Tatiana, you know a lot of the people at the summit all talked about becoming disability advocates,
Mhm.
but I'm weird and I'm totally different in the whole disability realm. I'm a small businesswoman. I'm a massage therapist. I have a TV show. We're on it. I'm starting a whole fashion line. So I'm a very ambitious businesswoman in the disability world. Do you meet a lot of people like me?
I kind of do. So, like, I actually have, I don't know if you're familiar with like Keith Jones and like Ray
Mm-hmm.
Grant. Like, I met Judy Human.
Me
Like,
too.
I met Ali Stroker. I met Lachi already. I met Sam Habib. Like, all the different stories I've been learning from them.
But
It's,
but they're advocates. They're doing advocacy work.
yes.
So, but I'm a small businesswoman. I am doing advocacy work, but I'm doing it differently. Do you meet a lot of people who are in small business, or are they mostly doing disability advocacy work?
I'm, from my understanding, I mostly meet them that are doing advocacy work.
So, have I been the most unique you've ever met?
Yes, and of course, I love you, Roxy.
I love you too. But I thought I would bring that up because I love small business and I think that that's important. So, but has things improved at CVS for you?
Yes, so I asked for accommodations. Like when I got hired, when I had my interview process at CVS, I told them I have a disability myself. I chose to tell them that I have a disability myself and I deserve to be equal and treated the right way. I even told my supervisors, I asked them, what accommodations can I get? Extra, they helped me. Like, I have a supervisor now
Mm.
that helps me and trains me, like, if I need help. And I told my coworkers that I have a disability, and they know that so they can understand and see what equal things everyone with a disability needs.
Okay, well, let's tell them again. We've talked about accommodations on here, but let's tell them again about accommodations. What's an accommodation to you?
So I have one of my supervisors that trains me and helps me with our AP quizzes.
What is an AP quiz?
And so AP Quiz is like a CVS Health line for as a
Oh,
customer service. We do them monthly, and like we are doing like tests on our IMANs, like knowing how to and our computers in the back of office,
Okay.
knowing how to deal with people with disabilities, like knowing how what people steal so we don't deal with them.
Oh.
And like
Mhm.
I even got the opportunity to learn how to do pick and pack, how to interact, how to do scan our UPS items,
Oh,
how
wow.
to like ask questions if you guys need help in Spanish. So I speak Spanish at CVS, so I'm able to help the Latinos that need help.
Um, so reasonable accommodations are when we ask employers to give us a request.
Mm-hmm.
And Job Accommodations Network is a great place for you to find out. It's called askjan.com. And it's a great place to find out. There's a lot of different tools on there that talks about it. And again, this is Disability Employment Month, so we're talking about all things employment.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and now tell us about the lunch job.
Okay,
What works well at the lunch job, or is there any things that work well there?
so stuff that works well at the lunch train. I love interacting with my supervisors, my coworkers. They all know me, and I even told my coworker I have a disability, treat me equal. And right now, like as I've been there for almost 4 years now, so I've been like working with people with disabilities, to students who has disabilities, and I tell them it's okay. You can advocate for yourself outside of school and in school.
Any difficulties at that job, or everything has worked well?
Everything has worked well.
You're a success story.
Hmm.
Why are you a success story?
I'm a success story because I love learning, and it's important for me to advocate for myself and tell
Mhm.
them, MRC, DDS, all these organizations, what we need for people with disabilities like ourselves.
What do we need?
We need to advocate for ourselves. We need to learn, and we need to work all of us together and complete and tell our stories.
Storytelling is super important. I'm
It
so
is.
excited I have a TV show and a magazine to tell my stories and to tell your stories and get the word out there so we help more people with disability.
Mm-hmm.
You're amazeballs. My heart is so big right now. And I didn't even have to help you. I normally would have to help people like you. And I didn't have to help you. You came exactly as you are. And you're like, nope, I'm going to do this. And nope, I'm going to get this. And I'm going to have it. And what a great gift that we're giving out to communities today for some young people to really see your story, Tatiana, and to be able to see, well, gosh, if she can do it and she advocates, I'm hopeful that maybe I can find a job. I'm hopeful that maybe I can have a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, since both jobs are so successful,
Mm-hmm.
where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Like, what do you want? What are you going to school for right now?
So I'm in school for to be a communication. Actually, I want to work with people with disabilities as a paraprofessional and to be like a an advocate, also a communication advocate to tell them it's okay. You have a right to do your stuff that you need to do in schools.
And what is a definition of success for you?
Telling our stories and telling them it's okay, don't give up. You have the opportunity to try, and they all these organizations should listen to your stories.
So, your definition of success is educating and encouraging others.
Hmm.
Service.
Yeah, correct services what we need now on.
Okay. And then if you're thinking about success for just you, Tatiana, no
Hmm.
one else, which I'm going to ask you to be a little bit, tiny bit selfish on thinking about you and what you want as success. I'm very ambitious. I'm a
I,
very, very ambitious
I
lady.
can tell because I know you for like 2 years now.
So, what is success look like for you Beyond educating other individuals with disabilities, what is something that Tatiana wants?
So I want to complete my college, get a certificate program, get a certificate, probably live independent,
What did that look like for you if you lived independently?
having like a roommate and learning the skills like paying my bills, like paying, going to the bank, doing the checks that I have. I've been learning how to do that.
Wow, I had to learn how to use checks, but in this world, you barely use them anymore. I haven't even purchased a check in a long time,
What I
but
do
it's
now,
a good skill to learn.
what I do now, I write them up on the bank statement and I learn what goes in the process of doing that.
Yeah, because you have to learn life skills and soft skills.
hmm
If you could give advice to people with disabilities and parents with disabilities right now,
hmm
what would you give them?
At the age of when the students attend the IEP system, get these services involved and know what these services can offer you.
And what do you think is the hardest challenge for a person with a disability trying to find work?
It depends. Like a lot of people, we don't know their stories. We also don't know what these people with disabilities have been going through.
Right? What has been a struggle for you, Tatiana, in your life? Someone hard?
That yes, that is hard for me to and if
Mm, have you not had a struggle?
I have like when I fit into high school, when I was going to Somerville High School and taking the MBTA, my parents hired an MBTA travel trainer for me, so I got to learn
Okay.
how to do that.
So you've had a lot of support, so you don't
Yes,
struggle, so you don't fail, so you can find success.
to take advantages of every opportunity for me.
Darn right, girl. Keep
hmm
doing that. That's important. Super important.
hmm
So jobs are good. Employment is good. Somebody was looking for a job today and they needed to know one thing to apply for that job. What are we going to tell them?
It's okay. Like when you apply for your job, you have an option. When you have the interview, you have an option to disclose your disability or
Mhm.
don't disclose your disability. Some people might want to, the employees might want to know what disability you have for them. They can work better and provide accommodations for them.
You think it's a good thing to disclose your disability?
It depends on the type of job that you have.
I'm for disclosing because I feel like then you know the culture and the mood of that company.
hmm
And if they're willing to go the extra mile and they're willing to do the work, I think that's important.
Also, to be honest, is an important
Yeah.
thing for them. They know stuff.
If a parent and a family is struggling today,
hmm
what do you think they should do? Should they start advocating on their own or should they try the agencies?
Advocate for themselves.
Okay. And what is your definition of advocating?
To speak up and tell them what I want. Educations for themselves. And it's important like when a person with a disability reaches a certain age in the high school, get MRC, get these organizations involved in the IEPs. Tell them what you want to do. Like for myself, I told them I want to go to college. I want to live independently. I wanted to be an advocate, and I told them, and they listened to myself, and they listened and get to know about these
Listening.
college programs. There's a UMass Boston Macy program. There's also dual enrollment at UMass at Bunker Hill. Also, there's a Mass Bay where they have a transition scholars program. Excel
Oh,
has a program. Syracuse has a program.
there's a lot of programs out there. People need to tap into what you
Mhm.
know. We're
I
going to
have
have to
a
do this
good vision.
again. What is it?
I have a good advocate vision.
Yeah, we're going to have to do this again
Yeah.
on like a resource call. Like we're going to have to just have a whole time of just resource coordination conversation. Okay, you also have a nonprofit.
Yes. So,
Tell me about this nonprofit you have, and what do you think your role is going to be in the very near future?
so there's three other people that are involved with me in this organization called Access to Community and Friendship. My job is to add these people, like when we
Goodness.
get it's okay. When we have people like request to join, my job is to be like the mentor to advocate. I actually put these people on our mail list, and me and my mother would send out the mail merge.
Did is it cost anything for people to join?
No, so access to community and friendship is free. It's free for, in the community. What we try to do, our events are local to MBTA rides, locations to MBTA. So if anyone needs the train, it's close to the red line, orange line, any MBTA. We look for like venues that are free. And we have like a group homes. We had a group home that joined us and they loved the idea.
And how many people come to your events?
It depends, like 40 to like the last event that we had bingo, we had like 40. It depends.
40.
40 young adults with disabilities.
Can people donate, or how do people know how to find you?
So we just became a 501c this year. So
Okay.
if you want to come and join us, you can look us up on our Access to Community and Friendship website or
Mm.
Instagram or Facebook. And there you would see like get involved, a page where you get connections.
And does companies donate food to you, and do you feed everybody, or you just have them come to an activity?
So we ask parents to donate the food. Like we people they always ask us what can they bring. They like to donate, and like people can come. Like we bought MS. One of the directors from MRC is so proud of our work that we're doing that they have been sending people to us.
Is that Manny?
No, even DDS has been sending people to us as
Oh,
well.
wow. Wonderful. How exciting. I mean, Tatiana, you're really doing the work.
Mm-hmm.
You're a young advocate who's really out there and giving a lot of opportunity to a lot of people. And
Mm-hmm.
you're a leader. You're showing that you are a mentor and that you are working and that you
Mm-hmm.
are involved and you are engaged. Again, another round of applause. This
Also,
is
many
very
of
good. Yeah.
our flyers are in English and Spanish, so
Okay.
we are bilingual. So we have people. Actually, we had some people from Paul Spooner that came and joined us for some of our parties.
That's really fun. And what do you see the future of? Do you see chapters in other little towns? What do you see the future?
So,
And then I have another question.
okay, we actually had been connecting with like some people across the road, seeing if we can make this international.
Oh, international. Well,
Mm-hmm.
don't get too big yet. You got to start small and then grow.
It's okay. We have been talking to persons in Pakistan.
Oh, wow.
And he wants to come and see our events and like see
Okay.
what can we help people down there and teach.
So, what if people don't have transportation and they live in like a rural community? Like I'm an hour and away, or on a train, I'm probably about 45 minutes to an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So, what can people do if they're wanting to come, but it's a little far for them and they don't have transportation?
So we have been like some of our participants has been carpooling to many of these events that we have been having.
Oh, okay. That's nice. And besides the international, one future plan for the local community. What's one future plan besides the international?
Is to probably grow because right now for our group we have been in the one of the greatest colleges. We have been in a magazine. One of our friends actually did a podcast with us. So we have our stories out there.
Okay.
Many times, what we want to do for now on is to grow our community, get more
Yeah.
people knowing about our group.
You want more people to have socialization and not be
We
lonely.
want people to have socialized. As you know, at the age of 22, when they leave the school system, there's nothing out there.
I
So
know.
we thought to start that ourselves.
That's beautiful. If you could give one more piece of advice to the entire disability world, and we're on an international show, what's one more piece of advice that you can share?
Get involved and know there are disability development councils everywhere. I'm actually on the one in Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
And get involved, work with them. They can help you guys find the organizations out there. They can help you find resources, what they need, what they have on their list.
Do you know how great this show was today? Do you know how fabulous this was and how helpful it is to people?
No?
Well, I do. This was a great show, Tatiana. We're going to really be able to give a lot of education to a lot of people. So I'm going to make sure that they know how to get in contact with your organization. So when we're done, you're going to make sure I have everything. And
Mm-hmm.
if they want to donate, I'm going to make sure that they know how to do that. And you were an amazing guest. You're a very strong and wonderful young lady. And you're doing really good work. And what a mentor you are for society. And I could give you 100 rounds of applause and keep going. So I appreciate you. I thank you. And I cannot wait to see what more things we're going to do in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you again for being here today.
Thank you, Roxy, for having me.
You're very welcome. You'll be on again. I promise.
Okay.
So, again, thank you so much to you. This is Roxy B. Rocker. I am the host of Embracing What's Possible. And I am so grateful that I get to have these exciting conversations around disability and around educating us. And I think we got a lot of education today from a very bright young girl who's going to have an amazing future ahead of her. You know, we're people with disabilities and we have them, and we are very powerful. We're extremely capable, and we speak up on what we want and what we need in this world. And I'm truly grateful that that those opportunities are available to us. This was so phenomenal. Thank you again, and please tune in next time. I'm going to hopefully have a father and son on that's talking about some of the things that he wants to do around small businesses next. If I can get that coordinated, that's going to be our next show. We're going to try to have segments throughout the holiday season every single week so we can really continue this journey of education. A round of applause for more people like Tatiana in the world that's doing amazing work. And we're very capable and we know how to advocate and speak for ourselves. And if cauliflower can become a pizza, we can be whatever we want because we have a lot of ability. Have a wonderful day, and I cannot wait for our next episode.
I'm embracing what's possible, heart open wide, where fear used to whisper, now love is my guide. I'm not just surviving, I'm setting the pace, wearing my story with shimmering grace. From shadows to spotlight, I rise and I sing, embracing what's possible, changes everything. This is your Prospera era, where dreams align with grace, abundance flows like rivers. You've stepped into your place. Rise, reign, and remember, you were born to shine. Welcome to your moment, Prospera, it's time.
We hope you enjoyed today's show on Prospera TV Network. Make it a point to visit us on YouTube and catch all your favorite shows anytime you want. Interested in hosting a show of your own? Or advertising your business on our network? Contact Elena Rodriguez.